Maria, thank you for your very strong words and for your work. Also want to thank all of you for a very important work that we have, everyone at the Houston Rescue and Restore Coalition. All that you're doing to raise awareness to a very important issue that faces us, and more importantly, to fight back. It's an issue that's large enough, important enough to bring us all together, bringing people across the spectrum, if you will, cuts across political ideologies. Congressman, it's good to see you. Thank you for being here, Mayor, to work with you again, and to the sheriff and to the chief, to both of these individuals, and in particularly all the men and women in law enforcement that are engaged in this process, and particularly our partners in the business community. To Clear Channel, I want to say thank you for understanding the importance of this to society, to people who, without extraordinary push by a private sector entity that has the ability to influence millions of people, that we would not be successful. So thank you very much. And of course, I want to take a moment and thank my mentor, an individual who has been training on me for almost 30 years now, Sinfronia Thompson. She has made this her passion over the years, and thanks in no small part to your dedication and your hard work, our laws are more powerful today than ever before, sending forth a very clear message to those human traffickers that they will not be tolerated in the state of Texas. Right. So on behalf of 26 million plus people, Sinfronia, I want to say thank you for your public service, thank you for your mentoring, and thank you for being a great Texan. God bless you. As I said earlier, we have indeed strengthened the laws dealing with human trafficking. Senator, you and your colleagues on the Senate side, working across the Capitol dome, have made substantive changes. You have engaged in this process, and we must, and we will, continue to fight traffickers with each and every resource that we have at our disposal. But there's an element of this fight that's beyond what we do legislatively in Austin, and that is where all of you become very, very important in this. And it's even more important than what our law enforcement individuals do on the ground. And that's that element of public awareness. It is reminding everyone that there is a real and a present danger in this country dealing with sexual trafficking. And as this campaign makes clear, the simple act of picking up the phone, calling this hotline that Maria gave you the numbers, or the FBI or the local authorities can and will save lives. Human trafficking is more than just a crime against humanity. It's more than an ongoing tragedy for the people that are caught up in the snares. It's a tragedy for their families who don't even know whether they're dead or alive. This modern day slave trade is an affront to basic human decency. It is a product of the absolute worst among us. Individuals who use people's hopes and dreams to ensnare them, and ruthless violence to keep them subjugated. I want to say thanks to everyone again for being here, for being engaged with this, whether it's by writing laws or spreading the word, or for that matter, just walking a beat. Thank you for your service. Thank you for making Texas a place where we send a clear message that we love our people, we love our citizens, and we're going to engage in making their lives safe. God bless you, and through you, may God continue to bless the great state of Texas. Thank you.
Thank you, Maria, and thank you, Governor, for being here today and being a part of this initiative. What people outside of Texas don't understand is that Texans pull together and work on big things always together. And when we come together as Texans and work on difficult tasks, difficult problems, we solve those problems. Thank you. We're confronting a big issue today, and the fact that slavery exists in America today is embarrassing, it's frustrating, it's frightening, and it is tragic. But the reason it exists in America today is because it is big business. Millions and millions of dollars change hands to fuel this trafficking in human beings. And while we have really excellent law enforcement, and here in the city of Houston, it's been, I think, 10 years now that we have had an interagency task force looking at human trafficking. And earlier this year, the city of Houston put a special City of Houston Police Department task force together to look at human trafficking. This is not something that we will solve solely with law enforcement. This involves individuals being aware of what human trafficking looks like, aware of what the signs and symptoms and clues are, and working with law enforcement to make a difference and to create opportunities for intervention, prosecution of these criminals. Now, human trafficking is domestic, human trafficking is international, human trafficking is about the sex trade, but it is also about labor trafficking. Anyone who is forced against their will to do things that they do not want to do. The worst aspects of it, the thing that causes all of us to cringe, and there is not a woman who hears this that won't want to do something. The worst aspect is women who are lured across the border and then locked into cribs in the back of cantinas or into modeling studios and forced into the sex trade with the threat of violence to their children and families. We can solve this problem together. A little more than a year ago, the City of Houston launched Shine a Light Houston to create public awareness across the City of Houston. Well, now, working with Clear Channel, working with all of the agencies across the state of Texas, we will take this message statewide. And I know that being Texans, coming together as Texans, doing the right thing, we will make a difference. We will end human trafficking in Texas, and we will do it together. Thank you.